Classic
'cause
projection.
I always wondered why I never got whippings from daddy. I'm like, I never got a whipping from my daddy. I found out when I was like 40 years old that my father wasn't even allowed to whip me.
So your mother,
look at the way she looked, yo. Look at man. I'm telling you, bro. The things they get enjoyment out of. Pay attention to the stuff that makes them smile, ladies and gentlemen. You know, but I don't know, man. Oof.
That's how the culture is anyway. Men can get away with murder, you know.
Right.
Men can get away with murder.
Right.
Yo, dudes, there are people on the Innocent Project who didn't even kill nobody who are getting loose.
It was
anyway, you know, whatever. You know, that's how the culture is anyway. Men can get away with murder, you know.
She even smiled after she said that.
Right.
It wasn't.
I get away with murder. I get living with abortion.
Oh, hey, that again.
Children, 20 million. Your sisters killed 20 million children. 20 million children.
Yeah.
Which also harmed our political power.
100%.
And now you're saying, talking about deaths, there are more 20 million abortions. There's not even enough black people who are dead from both the KKK police and other black people.
Everything added up.
And DV deletions too.
Yeah.
Those.
And we're gonna say
even DV deletions. There's still less bodies.
Yeah.
On black men's hands, but 20 million bodies on these women's hands.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Solo Dolo. It is more than 20. This is crazy. It's projection.
I found out.
Classic projection.
I always wondered why I never got whippings from daddy. I'm like, I never got a whipping from my daddy. I found out when I was like 40 years old that my father wasn't even allowed to whip me.
So your mother,
look at the way she looked, yo. Look at man. I'm telling you, bro. The things they get enjoyment out of. Pay attention to the stuff that makes them smile, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention to the stuff that watch this. So she ain't really smiled this whole time. She kind of smirked on some other stuff. Check this out.
So your mother,
man, that was the first time. And what was that? He said that her mom didn't allow her dad to whoop him, and the fact that she had the ability to keep him from doing something. Look at how happy it made her. Wow.
I found out. I always wondered why I never got whippings from daddy. I'm like, I never got a whipping from my daddy. I found out when I was like 40 years old that my father wasn't even allowed to whip me.
Why are most men not allowed to whoop kids in a relationship that are married? That ain't your goddamn kid.
Is that not just the most
demonic?
So he's not allowed to discipline his sons.
That wasn't his son, bro. That wasn't his son, bro. I guarantee you. It's the same reason why men aren't allowed to whoop kids that ain't theirs now. That wasn't his son. That smile just proves that she knows her father was castrated by, or her supposed father was castrated by the mother.
Yeah.
It just proved it. She got that dumbass Cheshire cat grin on her face because she knew the shit, but then she turned right around later on in the conversation was like, I don't understand why. Bitch, you knew.
Yeah. That's terrifying, bro. Wow.
So your mother told your
that is the only time she smiled the whole goddamn time.
You kids. Is that basically what happened?
I don't remember that.
Bitch lied.
She literally lied.
Crazy.
Like right then, she lied. Yo, man, I'm telling you, dog, man, I'm never gonna get married. I'll never trust a female as far as
Hold on.
as far as I can kick her.
Hold on, Sister Johnson. Let your mother.
Go ahead. Or was that him?
My eldest sister imparted this information.
So your daddy was basically, your mother basically called the shots in the house.
Look
Okay,
at her.
so-
Look at her face, bro.
so, Miss-
Look, she got so much enjoyment out of that part.
Basically called the shots in the house.
Wow.
Okay, so Mrs. Johnson, do you see how in that regard your mom emasculated your father and that he couldn't even discipline his own children in his home?
I mean, but as a man, I mean, he allowed it. So,
Okay, so what was he supposed to do?
isn't he supposed to be the leader? Like, he the one that should have stopped that. So, he allowed it. That's on him.
And how would you suppose your father stop your mother from doing?
What's that, Gerald?
I said you're gonna blame the man instead of the woman who isn't allowing him to do it.
Yeah.
Always sidestep and deflect.
Is this what we do?
Yo,
Yeah.
I mean, this can be chop, dissect. I mean, just there's so much. There's so much.
Doing that?
Bro.
From emasculating him in his
because-
house. What would be his options?
And if you guys just want to jump in, if you find a spot where, just say something.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know exactly how, but
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
hold on.
I mean, because
She lied again.
Doing that.
She lied again.
From emasculating him in his
because-
house. What would be his options?
well, I mean, I don't know exactly how, but
Yeah, that's what I'm. How would you stop?
I don't remember
somebody
them
from
having.
doing-
I mean, I wasn't in their business like that, but I don't remember them having conversations about like he would never step in and be like, "Hey, I have some say so in this too." Like he, what I'm saying? Like I've never seen him do that. So truly listen, I don't know. I mean,
Okay, but see, I'm asking you,
Straight playing video. Golden Eye in the background.
how would he go about enforcing that?
like speaking up.
Okay, and then what? What if she don't
And
listen?
what do you mean? And then what?
What if she said, no, sit yourself down and be quiet like the rest of these children that I'm in charge of? What is he supposed to do then? There's not a whole lot of options as he have. What was he supposed to do?
Put his foot down. Sure, I don't know.
And then he put his foot
Be a
down
man.
where? On her neck or her back,
Be a
and then she
man.
called the police and y'all don't have a daddy. I mean, just be honest with each
Look
other.
at
There's nothing really the man
the
could-
enjoyment, right? Like, look at how happy that makes her.
I don't think she gets a lot of attention.
You're probably correct.
I have a good feeling she doesn't get a lot of attention. She don't get a lot of nice words. She gets people either scared of her or ignore her. That's what I think. And so she says things, does things to get any form of attention, any form of long-term attention.
No, she enjoys the destruction. She was groomed
I was
for
about
it.
to
Yeah.
Straight
Both
up.
things can be true. Both things can
the
definitely
other
be
side of it
true.
off. I worked with a girl I had some obnoxious interactions with, who was attractive enough until she opened her fucking mouth. But it's that same energy,
Yeah.
like just picking at people,
Yeah.
till you on the verge of hitting them, and that's some people fucking live for that shit, man.
Yeah. That reminds me of somebody else, but I'm not gonna go into that.
You look like the